All right, so I've already gone through a bunch of cards in the toolkit. I've shown this is the third video. I've shown the 5 rares, 1 in each color, which is a new thing for Wizards. This was not what they did in the last toolkit. The last toolkit did not include rares outside of the packs. I already went through the white selection in the previous video and the blue selection and the black one. Um, Already showed all the lands. Already also in the first video showed the 4 small targeted selections that are each bounded by an evolving wilds. So there are 4 of these in here. And of course, after you're done with that, you get a whole playset of evolving wilds, which is a great mana fixer at common. So now in this video, I'm going to go through the red, green, and the artifacts. And again, I'm taking my time in these videos because I'm hoping that I don't get that many views. So it's probably going to be like one person on the whole universe who's going to be a new player and is going to watch this video. But for you, what I'm doing is taking my time. So you can see every card that's in here, and hopefully you can learn something from this. But also, I would recommend as a new player that you read this handout that comes with the toolkit. That's what I did when I was a new player. Okay. So Searing Blood, which tournament players seem to like, as I've played a couple of heavy-duty decks, and they seem to play this card a lot. Deals 2 damage to target creature, and when it dies, it deals 3 damage to the controller for 2. That's pretty brutal. Then you've got a baby dragon, because you know a 4-drop dragon is small in Magic, and it's a flyer, and you can buff it up +1/+0 with red mana. That's why it's only a 2/2, but you can buff it up. Then you've got your double strike 3/1/2 creature. You can enchant something and you can buff it +1/+0. Then this thing deals damage to target creature equal to the number of mountains you control. So obviously this is going to want you to play mono red. This is what's called Red Deck Wins, RDW. You'll see that acronym. A small Minotaur 3/2. Okay. Lightning Strike, great card. I guess we don't get Lightning Bolt, which would be a 1-drop for 3 damage. So this is kind of like the slow Lightning Bolt of our age, 2 of them. Then the Hammer deals damage. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to another target creature. That can be pretty good if you got something big on the battlefield. Sorcery deals 3 damage. Get to scry 1. Nice for 3. And Intimidate creature for 3/2, meaning it cannot be blocked except by artifacts or creatures that have some red color in them. Magma Spray, very good card. 2 damage to target creature. I can exile it. Marauder, also a really nice card. 2/1/2, and when it attacks, it gets +2/+0. Another Intimidate creature, 3/2/2. And then we're back to Searing Blood. So there you have it. This selection looks like what I would do is really take from, say, like the white-red selection that we saw earlier, take all the red cards and put them in here and make a Red Deck Wins out of it and go very fast. Okay, so now we're going to go through the green cards. Reclamation Sage, people are raving about this card. Again, the toolkit includes some of the better comments in the set. So there's nothing to laugh at when you look at these cards. When it enters the battlefield, you may destroy target artifact or enchantment. That is awesome. You already have a 3/2/1, and you're getting a free natural ice out of it. Garruk's Pack Leader, card draw and green. Awesome. You can draw a card. Of course, you'd have to drop a 5/4/4, but in green you can ramp. And I'll bet you this selection includes an Elvish Mystic. Time to Feed. You can target a creature and gain life from it by killing it. Yeah, okay. Then a 2/3/2. Good for if you want to play some devotion. It's got 2 green mana. A Satire, which would be a green-black deck most likely, because you can look at the top 4 cards of your library, pick a land from them, and then the other ones you put in the graveyard. It'd be nice if you could benefit from them being in the graveyard. So you're probably going to want to play green-black. This is an awesome card. 2/1/2, you can untap target land. I've seen this untap Nyctos, which is used for devotion, the rare land. And when I saw that, I was like, wow, I couldn't believe that I hadn't thought about that, because then you can do double devotion in the same turn. Shaman of Spring, I've played it in limited. Very nice card, because when it enters the battlefield, you draw a card. Then you can use it as a chump blocker. Here we go. As we said, 2 Elvish Mystics. Your Mana Dork in green, awesome card. Used to be called Llanowar Elves. And if you play Modern, you can play both of them. I do that all the time. Charging Rhino cannot be blocked by more than one creature. That could be very helpful. Although, when you drop it at 5/4/4, there's likely more than one creature facing you. But if you're playing green-black, for instance, you can actually take out enough creatures that there's only one, and there you go. This effectively becomes an unblockable creature. Land enchantment, and you can add 2 mana of any combination. It's a 4-drop. It's a little late, but you're playing casual. It's not a big deal. Titanic Growth gives +4/+4 for a 2-drop. Nice. The Cursor, it's a 3/3/3 vanilla. Nice creature. Then a 2/1/1 enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Very similar to the Kithkin in white that we went through previous video. So there you have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 creatures. So you can take this. I don't think we got a green-based selection in our Evolving Wilds. But, you know, that's 10 creatures already. You only need another 14 to have 24 creatures. There's your green stuff. A lot of artifacts. So let's see if they helped us with artifacts. Lots of artifacts in M15. Looks like the next block is coming in with artifacts. Lots of them, I hope. This is like Evolving Wilds, but as an artifact. So you play one and then you add another one, so it'll cost you 2. You can search your library for a basic land, and then you get to shuffle your library. That's a benefit if you're getting terrible draws, and or for whatever reason you really want to shuffle your library. Then add 1 color of any, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool for a 3/1/2. That can help you stabilize. A Tapper. I think this is a nice artifact. I want to play it. It'll cost you 4, but you can, if you're tapping something big, it'll help you. Your standard fun artifact creature, casual. Then this is a really nice equipment. It'll give your creature flying and haste. You drop 2, and then you equip for 2, so it'll cost you a total of 4. The Guardian, nice wall for 3/0/6. So these artifacts are nothing to go crazy on. I didn't see any. There's no uncommon artifact in here. None of the really what I consider highly playable artifacts. But it's good enough for Deck Builder's Toolkit.